What's going on, my ninjas? Ever since the announcement of the Boruto manga coming sometime this year, I've been asked over and over again, who do I think the main villain is going to be? And I hear the most Orochimaru. I guess I can understand that because out of all of the villains, he's the only one alive, and so that makes him the best candidate unless there's a brand new villain or someone else comes back like on some golden Frieza shit or something. But personally, I think Orochimaru is a little bit too OP for Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki to handle at this moment, because I mean the Boruto manga, though, so far the only information that we got is that it's more revolved around the new generation, and I just don't see the Konoha kids being able to take down Orochimaru because he's been around for such a long time. He's knowledgeable about all these forbidden jutsu. I mean, he's just OP. I mean, let's get real. Orochimaru is badass, so I don't see the new Team 7 being able to take him down. Personally, I do think Orochimaru is going to be up to something, but I think that's going to be a battle between Naruto, Sasuke versus Orochimaru, or maybe Naruto, Sasuke, and the new Team 7, you know, Boruto and Sarada versus Orochimaru. But I personally believe that Mitsuki is going to be one of the first villains they have to overcome. The reason I say this is because of what I just said. Orochimaru is way too big of a villain to be taken out as the first villain by the Boruto gang. Personally, I think it will be more likely to see Boruto and Sarada versus Mitsuki than a Boruto and Sarada and Mitsuki versus Orochimaru. First, anyway, because, I mean, let's get real. Mitsuki has been confirmed to be Orochimaru's son. Who knows if he's an experiment or if he actually did it the old-fashioned way and made a child. But he just so happens to be in the same team as Boruto and Sarada. Think about this. Think about this. We both know at some point Orochimaru wanted the Nine Tails and he wanted a Sharingan. So his son just so happens to be in the same team as a girl that possesses the Sharingan and also the boy, the child of the guy with the Nine Tails. That's not a coincidence, guys. What I personally think is that Orochimaru put Mitsuki there, or he created Mitsuki to either take Sarada or, you know, capture Boruto to kind of put Naruto in a position where he would have to come rescue his son and set some type of trap or something. I don't know. That's personally what I think Mitsuki's role is from Orochimaru. And even though he helped out in the Boruto movie and a few other things in the manga and whatnot, Orochimaru has been known for biding his time. He is a sneaky snake. He is a very, very patient guy. Like, when he got Sasuke during the time skip or whatever, think about it. In between Naruto Part 1 and Part 2, he waited years to kind of mold Sasuke into what he wanted before he even attempted to take over his body. So let that sink in. Orochimaru waited years to get what he wanted. So, you know, seeing that Naruto is a god and Sasuke is too, I can actually see him waiting even longer and trying to come up with a foolproof plan that he thinks is not going to fail by any means. And that means infiltrating from the inside, putting his son in a team with the two main characters' children. And personally, I don't want to see Mitsuki be evil. I really do think that's the reason that he is there. But maybe he has a change of heart. Maybe he falls for Sarada or something. Maybe he actually likes this concept of friendship, but then end up siding with them to ultimately help take down his father. I think that would be an awesome twist. Kind of like a Kovu and Simba kind of thing. If you've seen Lion King 2, you know Kovu was supposed to infiltrate and kill Simba, but then he ended up falling in love with Simba's daughter and then, you know, ultimately turned against his mother. That's the exact situation that I see Mitsuki taking. So I think that he is designed by Orochimaru to be like an infiltration tactic, to kind of get close to someone with a Sharingan and the son of the person who has the Nine Tails. So Orochimaru is a very, very sneaky snake. Never forget that. I don't care what you guys say. I am not putting anything past this guy. But never ever forget, he has taken care of Sasuke for years, helped him train, helped Sasuke become stronger with the intent to take his body. So with all this being said, I will not put anything past Orochimaru. I truly believe that he is going to be a villain, but I think the first villain that the new Team 7 is going to have to overcome is Mitsuki. Like, maybe they have to make him submit and they get some intel from him, and then that's when the whole thing turns around. Or maybe Mitsuki is like, no, I don't even want to do this, and then somehow Naruto or Sasuke finds out what his mission was from Orochimaru. And then, like, Mitsuki's like, no, I've changed. I don't want to do this shit anymore. But they still kick him out or whatever. I mean, so many things could happen. But as far as things that we've been shown right now with characters that we know of, Mitsuki and Orochimaru seems to be the only suspicious people in the new Boruto manga. I mean, we probably will get new characters. I mean, there's bound to be more kids, you know, besides the kids that we know from the characters that we knew from the past. So, with all this being said, nothing's set in stone. There's not been any confirmations, but I truly believe that Orochimaru is not 100% good. He's just biding his time like he has so many times in the series. And the fact that his son is in the same team with these characters who have these things that Orochimaru has wanted the entire fucking series is not a coincidence. Like, there's so many other kids that could have been in the same team with Sarada and Boruto, but it just so happened to be Orochimaru's. Let's get real, man. That's a little bit too suspicious. I'm not buying that shit for 1 second. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think Mitsuki has been sent there by Orochimaru? Do you think he's evil? Do you think he's actually been sent there to be evil, but he's going to have a change of heart? What do you think? This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.